few cars that I review, and it's a Corvette. It's crazy.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today is another episode on the channel. If you do like this video, hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. Today, I'm driving a old Corvette, a C4. It's a 94 C4 Corvette. This is Papa Vince again in the video. Sorry, his face is cut off. The way the camera is set up, it can only do so much. But yeah, I'm driving a big front end of a Corvette, and this thing is awesome. This thing is quite the beaut. Oh man. So everybody that's watching this, sorry if it's a little shaky, I do apologize, but for all you family members, hi. Oh man, this is crazy, because I had been so many rides in this Corvette, been on so many drives, been to car shows with it. Oh, it's so crazy. So this car has an LT1 motor in it, correct?
Yep.
Makes about 300 horses. This thing is an absolute beaut and a privilege to drive. Oh my gosh. It is an automatic, but I'm pretty sure if this was a manual, there would be a problem, and I would not. This would be crazy to drive. So this does have a lot of power in it for what it is. There's some dips, so we have to take these at an angle?
No, just slow down really slow on it.
Okay. Be very careful with this car. Oh man, this thing is an absolute privilege. So, what are some of the mods that has been done to this car, or what's on this car really that was from the factory?
Just your standard. It came with a 4-speed automatic LT1 350 motor. Only mods we've actually done to it was the MagnaFlow catback exhaust, all stainless mandrel bent. Changed the intake couplers to smooth instead of the standard that were all wrinkled. Drilled and slotted rotors, and a small little in the back, you haven't seen it, but just a little lip spoiler just because it looked good. Other than that, she stayed basically stock.
I know that some of the C4s had leaf suspension, and you know, it went through various changes with a lot of the parts with it. The reason why I asked this question to my grandfather, or my Papa Vince, is because my friend has a 1987 C4 Corvette, and he talked about how the offsets and the wheel sizes are different, and it's really hard to find wheels for an older C4 than it is a newer one. With the 1987 C4, the wheel size was a 16 by 8.5 with a 32 millimeter positive offset, while the 1994 C4 is a 17 by 9.5 wheel with a positive 56 millimeter offset. So you could tell that they were developing the car more and more throughout the C4 generation, which is usually what car manufacturers do with their cars. What is something that on this car that is different from maybe other C4s, maybe suspension wise?
Well, this has the mono leaf spring front and rear, which is just one spring, you know, just like a leaf spring that goes from side to side instead of front to back. It's got 8 wheels independent suspension, and I also have the FX3 suspension, which is a ride control that you can set the shocks for different types of modes. The only time you really notice the difference in the setting is when you're actually driving the car pretty hard. If you're going really fast and doing a lot of corners, you'll notice the difference in the ride. Other than that, on basic driving, just like in town like this, you don't feel the difference at all.
And this MagnaFlow exhaust is absolutely incredible. It's quiet when you're in town, but when you get on it, this thing just expands. It's absolutely a beautiful sound. It's like the perfect exhaust. You could never really get in trouble, because then you just let off the gas and then it's just whatever. Yeah, and it wants to go, because I'm barely tapping on the gas, and if you go just a little bit extra, it wants to go. And this thing is, oh my gosh, it's a very big front end. very, very big front end, a lot of engine, a lot of power in this car. Yeah. So what are some of the problems that you have with it because it is such a big front end?
Just getting used to that. When you see the end of the hood from the driver's seat, there's still like a little over 2 feet of car beyond that.
Yeah.
And so when you're parking or you're pulling up in traffic, you would have tendency in the car to keep going forward, and you'd be just about on the guy's bumper. So there is a little adjustment to driving it for that. Other than that, nothing else.
So how long have you had this Corvette? Did you get it off the lot, like the year it released, or did you get it a little bit later?
I got it a lot later. I think I've had it about 10 years or so. I'm like the third owner of this car. Found it on cars.com one day as I was searching the internet. Went down to this dealer who had it on his lot, picked it up, brought it home.
Yeah, you really have to be careful with this thing, especially, I mean, visibility wise, I can see pretty well, considering we do have the top down, but the paint for how long he's had it is really well kept. I'm assuming you waxed it a bunch, you know, and this is his daily too. This thing has what, 128,000 you said? Yeah, this thing is a lot of miles on it, and it's very, very smooth. Whenever I used to come up here when I was younger, because I used to come up here a lot. But yeah, this, I remember we would always take rides in it, always had so much fun with this car. One of the very first, this is like one of the starts to me liking cars so much. It's because of this Corvette. So much fun. It's a great platform to have for anything really. Drag racing, drifting, circuit. There's great handling for what it is. It's a lot of stuff. Power seats. Power doors. Does it have power windows?
Yep.
Power windows. Fully loaded. Has there any real problems that you've come in contact with this car at all?
No. The Opti, the distributor system, seems to be the worst part of the car. When they go out, they just go out.
So what is the distributor?
It's an optical drive, and it's driven directly off the cam, but when GM built it, they put it right behind the water pump. So if your water pump leaks a little bit or you get a little water on it, it goes right into it and it quits working.
That is not fun then.
It's about a 6-hour job to change it.
That's crazy.
From start to finish. So yeah, it's not fun, and it's not easy.
That would not be fun. 6-hour job? That's like how it took less time to check out the motor in my car for that. Keep in mind, guys, this is a V8. This is a V8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a V8 motor. Mine was an inline 4. So yeah, this car is, it has a presence on the road. It's like you see any Corvette and you immediately turn your head. It's a Corvette. It's one of those cars that it's like no matter which generation it is a beautiful car. It's an amazing performance. So this light right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's an amazing car. Handles pretty well. I mean, we haven't really taken around any corners yet, but yeah, I mean, you can't compare a Mini to this, but yeah, there's a little bit of dead zone in this. I'd like, in the Mini you could do that and it would kind of swerve a bit, but you do this in like in here and there's a bit of a dead zone in it, kind of like in my car. It might just be a GM thing though. As the GMs get older, they're just dead zone in the steering wheel. So yeah, this car is incredible. It's so much fun to be in, and hopefully, we'll get to the open highway soon, and you guys will be able to hear this thing just unleash utter madness. Oh my god, this thing sounds so good.
Put the pedal when you leave her about halfway down.
Okay. Because of the traction control.
Yeah, you don't want to look silly when you romp on it and it stalls, because it'll sense the tires slipping, and then it'll fight you. You'll feel it in the pedal. The pedal will actually get soft, and the car will just start stuttering because the tires are starting to slip.
Okay. Oh man, it's likes it. It likes the power. Woo! Oh man, this is a car. Just open stretch of highway, great. Yeah. I didn't want to completely get on it right away because I know that's a lot more stress on the car when just doing it from a gig, as they like to call it. Oh man. Oh man, this car loves to go.
Easy car to get a lot of trouble in.
Oh man. Yeah, this is quite the experience in itself. The amazing thing about cars is that even through generations of the same car, there will be differences that you can sense and feel. It's great. Oh. And you can't compare this to like anything else really, because it's amazing in itself. It's like, oh yeah, people compare the Corvette, they'll compare like, you know, I don't know, like a GTR or something to it. Like they'll compare the newer Corvettes to the CR or to the Sky or the R35, and you know, do all these different comparisons. And it's just like you can't really compare cars. I mean, at the end of the day, they're awesome vehicles, and you like certain things, all like certain things, and at the end of the day, we all like speed. I mean, what is it?
The biggest point is drive what you like and like what you drive.
Oh my god.
Because you'll have the most fun in something that you enjoy driving, whether it be a Corvette, a Mustang, you know, GTR. If you're not happy driving your car, you're not really enjoying it.
Yeah. I mean, you guys see how much fun I have in my car. It's 100 horsepower. I mean, it's a beater car and I have absolute fun with it because it's my car. I want to enjoy what I have until I get something else. I mean,
yeah, we just got smoked by a Honda with a pink suspension. Had to race around just so he could turn.
Have you ever had trouble with like people like trying to race you and stuff in this?
All the time. You know, people, it's like, go ahead. I know what I have under the hood. And I know what the car can do. I don't need to prove it to anybody. Like I said, I drive the car for my enjoyment, not someone else's.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun too. This is ridiculous. We didn't get in trouble. We had fun in it. At the end of the day, it's a good day. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you did like this video, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I hope to see you guys next week in another episode with another review, maintenance video. Who knows what'll be coming out next week? I won't know until I post it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Have a great day. Man, this car is, it's a neck breaker, and in younger generation terms, people look at it and they're like, oh my gosh, that's a Corvette, and just go and break their neck just looking at it. It's crazy.